There's a moment nobody talks about. Not the start. Not the win. The moment in between. The moment when you're tired, but not finished. Broken, but not defeated. When quitting starts to sound reasonable. That's the moment that decides everything. Because winners aren't made when things feel good. They're made when things feel unbearable. You didn't come this far just to stop here. But right now, your mind is whispering. It's telling you to slow down. Telling you you've done enough. Telling you no one would blame you if you quit. Pause. Let that sink in. Every great man you admire stood exactly where you're standing now. Same doubt. Same fatigue. Same pressure crushing his chest. The difference? He kept going. You think winners don't get tired? They do. You think they don't bleed? They bleed more than anyone. They just refuse to let pain make their decisions. Think of a soldier crawling through mud. Cold rain. No rest. Every muscle screaming to stop. He doesn't quit because comfort isn't the mission. Completion is. Your life works the same way. The storm didn't show up to break you. It showed up to reveal you. Anyone can stay committed when results come fast. Anyone can stay focused when progress is obvious. But can you stay locked in when progress is invisible? When the scoreboard hasn't moved? When the effort feels one-sided? That's where winners separate. Most people quit silently. They don't announce it. They just stop trying as hard. They show up less. They push weaker. They tell themselves lies like, it's just a break. But breaks turn into habits. Habits turn into identities. And identities turn into regret. You weren't built to be average. You weren't wired to fold under pressure. You were built for resistance. Fire doesn't apologize for burning. Lions don't stop hunting because the prey fights back. Storms don't turn around halfway. They push through. So why have you been considering retreat? Let's be honest. You're not quitting because you can't continue. You're quitting because it's uncomfortable. And discomfort is the price of becoming dangerous. Every time you keep going when you want to stop, your mind gets stronger. Every rep past exhaustion. Every late night when sleep tempts you. Every lonely stretch when nobody claps. Those moments don't show on social media. But they shape everything. Winners don't rely on motivation. Motivation fades. They rely on commitment. Commitment says, I finish what I start. There will be days you hate the process. Days you question the dream. Days you wonder if it's worth it. Those days are part of the cost. You don't pay for success with money. You pay with discipline, patience, and pain. And here's the truth most people avoid. Quitting feels good. For a moment. Then it follows you. It shows up when you're alone at night. It whispers, you could have been more. That voice never goes away. But perseverance, that builds pride you can't fake. The pride of knowing you didn't fold, didn't run, didn't betray yourself. You don't need confidence right now. You need endurance. Confidence is built after you survive the hard seasons. You don't need clarity. Clarity comes from movement. Keep moving. Even slow progress is progress. Even crawling forward counts. Stopping is the only real failure. Think about the man you're becoming. Not next month. Not next year. 10 years from now. Do you want him to look back and say, I'm glad I quit? Or do you want him to say, I stayed when it hurt, and it changed everything? The pain you feel now is temporary. The regret of quitting is permanent. Every breakthrough hides behind one more push. One more attempt. One more refusal to give in. Most people quit right before the shift. Right before the door opens. Right before momentum kicks in. Don't be most people. You don't need applause to continue. You need standards. Your standards decide how you move when no one's watching. Winners train in silence, suffer quietly, and rise suddenly. They don't announce their grind. They let results speak. You're tired because you're growing. You're frustrated because you're close. You're uncomfortable because you're evolving. Don't mistake resistance for failure. Resistance is confirmation you're on the right path. Your body wants comfort. Your mind wants certainty. But greatness lives in uncertainty. That's where courage is built. So when your mind says, enough, you say, not yet. When your emotions say, quit, you say, watch me. Because winners don't quit when it's hard. They quit quitting. They show up again, and again, and again, until effort turns into dominance. This isn't about hype. This is about identity. Decide who you are. The man who stops when it hurts, or the man who keeps going because it hurts. One fades into the background. The other becomes undeniable. Stay in the fight. Winners never quit. Keep going, bro. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I keep going no matter what, so that I know you stayed all the way till the end, and you will outlast the pain and become unstoppable.